Yo, what is going on, you Slackers? I am your host, Slackerz Gaming, bringing you the next episode in the potential newcomer tournament that we've been doing on the channel. And so, if you haven't seen it, I made a tournament of potential characters. Upload a matchup each day. We vote on it down in the comments after I go over a few pros for the characters, try to make a case for them, and then the voting stays open for 1 7-day period. And then the 1 week after it gets uploaded, we figure out who wins, who moves on in the tournament, who goes down to the loser bracket, and that's pretty simple. That's all it is. So let's get to it. So usually, when we do these episodes, of course, like I just said, we always show the results from last week's episode. So last week, Saturday, it was matchup number 18, which was Gino versus Excitebiker. This one wasn't even close, and you could probably understand. I mean, Gino pretty much became one of the front runners for a lot of people who think will be playable in an upcoming game. After the direct on August 8th, he won 55-2. 55-2. I'm sorry, Excitebike fans, but there was no chance. Wow. I mean, then again, it is Gino, and yes, everyone is really expecting him now. Oh, I feel bad for Excitebike. Wow. But here's the interesting thing that I want to bring up about that. So as you can see, Gino just moved on. So at some point in the future, we're going to get to it. It'll be game 31, but it'll be Shantae versus Gino. I am very much looking forward to that one. Shantae's been getting a ton of votes. Gino just got the second most votes for one character in one matchup, so as well as one of the most expected characters, I think, at this point, so that'll be interesting. So, loser game 18, Excitebiker, where he comes down here. Alright, Excitebiker, number 22. Alright, so there we go. Oh, man. That wasn't even close. That wasn't fair. I'm sorry, Excitebike fans. But let's move on to today's matchup, which is game 24, which is going to have Buzzwole from, I guess, just in general, Buzzwole represents Ultra Beast in this case. But Buzzwole versus Nestor, WTF character chance. So let's get into it. Let's go. Okay, so Buzzwole, like I said, the Virgimon leaks came out, and he said there's a Gen 7 rep, but it wasn't Decidueye or Mimikyu or Lycanroc, where Mimikyu's not. I've covered that a few times when discussing Pokemon characters on here. Ultra Beast were a big thing in Sun and Moon, and then they added a few more new Ultra Beast and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. And I think, that was a huge, that was like one of the huge new features for that generation of Pokemon, along with the Alola forms. Or Alolan forms, I should say. And I really think that when coming up with a roster for Pokemon, I think Ultra Beast definitely have a chance. And again, I have to reiterate, Buzzwole is not the specific pick that I would think, but I'm just using him as a general, just in general for all Ultra Beast. It doesn't have to be necessarily Buzzwole that you think. If you think an Ultra Beast could be playable, and you don't think it's Buzzwole, still vote for him, because I'm really trying to emphasize this. Some people in the comments I've had reply to me saying, I don't think it's going to be Buzzwole, I think it's going to be so-and-so. Well, that's fine. If you think an Ultra Beast is, then vote for Buzzwole. That's what I'm trying to represent with him. So yeah, Buzzwole representing Ultra Beast. Just trying to get that fact out there for this tournament at least. So I do think any Ultra Beast does have a chance, just because of how big and new they were into the game for Pokemon in Sun and Moon. I would not be surprised whatsoever. Again, it is Buzzwole or Ultra Beast are fighting with a few other characters. Whether you believe in the leaks or not, but he'd be fighting with Decidueye, Incineroar, Lycanroc, maybe Zeraora, perhaps. There's still contenders, and of course with the newest leak that came out, about a week ago, that had Gardevoir and then Gothitelle and Echo Fighter. I'm still a bit iffy on that one because Gothitelle just seems completely random. It was like number 490 something a few years ago when they did the most popular Pokemon poll. Gothitelle just fell in the middle, just not even I don't know. I'm iffy on that one. I'm not sure if I believe that leak yet. I need to see some proof yet. But anyway, it is. I guess it's still a possibility. But I think Ultra Beast has a better chance. So let's move on to his opponent, Nestor. I've always been a Nestor supporter when they did the whole April Fool's thing a few years ago. I mentioned Nestor a few times on the channel, and would he be cool to see? I think he would. Do I think he's got a great chance? No, I honestly don't. If he got in, I'd be okay with it. But he's not a character I'm clamoring for at all. So if you don't know, again, real quick, Nestor's from a Nintendo Power magazine from way back in like the 80s and 90s or something like that. And then the screenshot that you see is fake. It was just somebody made it up in Smash Wii U graphics, put him on the screen, and then said, hey, Nestor's in. But I think, if I remember right, it was like an April Fool's joke. So it was pretty cool to see that, just somebody obscure and forgotten about. I know he's not really a video game character per se, but I mean, he's got good history with Nintendo. So I wanted to throw him into the tournament. Again, he had one of the very last seeds, so he wasn't a character I expected to go far at all. Plus, he lost, right? Let me check. Yeah, he lost. So he lost his first game, and who knows what happens here. But Nestor, I mean, there's always a WTF character that gets put into the game, and Nestor fills the spot to me. He'd be perfect for that. Just a lot of people don't know who he is and don't really think he would belong in there, but Sakurai can do all sorts of crazy things for the roster, so you never know what could happen. So he's a possibility. Again, do I think he's likely? No. For this particular matchup, I'm voting for an Ultra Beast. I think Buzzwole, in this case, Ultra Beast, I think, have a better chance to be playable because we have still yet to see a Pokemon rep. We have still haven't been confirmed if the Gardevoir / Gothitelle leak is true, or if Incineroar or Decidueye or any of those are playable. So odds are we're getting a new Pokemon rep anyway. So I have to go with Buzzwole and the Ultra Beast in this case. That gets my vote. So yeah, that is going to be it for this one. Again, let me know who you guys think down in the comments. Let me know who you're going to vote for, and we'll find out the winner of this next Saturday. And then, yeah, keep on moving through the tournaments. So that's all I got for this one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed as usual. Hopefully we'll catch you guys on the next time. Peace out, everybody.